Hi guys, I just wanted to hop on a hopefully quicker video just to talk about um, abundance. And I basically have started a meditation program that my friend implemented for me that I really needed in the time that it has come along, and I've only done the first day, but one of the assignments was to write 50 people that have influenced you. And at first when I thought about this, I was like, oh my god, 50 people. And I don't have a whole lot of friends because of blockages that I've put up in my life. I have really close family members, but some of my family I have disconnection with due to drama and whatever. And I think this does contribute a lot to my blockages and the walls that I put up around people and having friends. And so when I was contemplating writing 50 people that have influenced me, that was actually kind of daunting, and I thought it would take a long time. But when I started writing the list, there were so many people that have contributed to my life and influenced me, and I found myself definitely writing way more than 50. In fact, I had to stop because I was just kind of sitting thinking of people. I didn't want to leave out any. And some of the people on the list actually didn't necessarily influence me in a positive way that made me grow in the way that you would generally think about it. But some of these people challenged me, challenged my boundaries, challenged my respect for myself, and therefore I did put them on the list as contributors because of what I learned by having those relationships. And yes, some of the things that I experienced with those people were positive experiences, but as far as the whole grand scheme of the relationship, definitely I would consider broke me down. But in that time of despair and those times of challenges and navigating that, I learned a lot about what I want, my own boundaries, what I want in my life, and it showed me the kind of things I don't want and the kind of things that I do want, and gave me more respect for those who do have a positive effect on me and a positive influence on me, so that I can recognize that when I see them come along and not create walls up for the people that are contributing good things to my life, because sometimes I don't follow through with those relationships because of fear that they will turn bad and whatever. And so I just wanted to shed some light on the idea of the people in your life. And even if you have some people in the past who you feel like you need to block out that experience and remove it from your mind, and if you think that it's super negative and that they held you back, really in the grand scheme of things, they did contribute to you. They did influence you in a way that you can deeply look at and learn from. And some of those relationships actually had probably a bigger effect or influence on your growth than even some of the people that might have had a positive influence on your growth in kind of like the general outlook of what a positive influence is. Those who challenge us, those who, even the people who have abused us or traumatized us in some way, have taught us some amazing things about ourselves. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys of how grateful I am for the adversity that I have experienced in my life, and how grateful I am for the bravery that I have shown for myself in standing up for myself and holding to my boundaries, or even just learning boundaries. And I wouldn't take any of it back. I've made some decisions in my life that weren't necessarily good decisions. And I just want to stress to you that it's okay for you to forgive yourself for making bad decisions and look at it in a light of, what did I learn? How did this influence me in a positive way in my life? And moving forward, how can I implement those lessons that I've learned moving into the future? And how will it develop boundaries for me around respect for myself, value for myself, and so look at your own relationships and your own respect for yourself and your own boundaries, and forgiveness for those things that maybe were not the best choices in your life. And so thank you for listening, and I hope that this message resonated with you. Leave me a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you'd like of some experiences that you've had with people or choices that you made that may have been negative, that now you see as a positive influence in your life and a contributor to your growth. I'd love to hear from you, and because if we don't share our experiences, other people can't grow from our lessons and what we've learned and not make the same mistakes that we have. And so please share with me your experiences, and I look forward to reading them. Namaste.